Hi, today I'm in the village of Burnham Market. Hi, I'm Andrea. Welcome to my channel. Today, just a little update on what I've been doing. So I'm going to do a proper video around Burnham Market at some stage, and I'm next to the road, so of course you've got cars going past. But yeah, so I've just been for a testosterone injection, which is in my tummy, and don't know whether I can show you a little plaster there. And so yeah, I did a little jab in there, and it's only about 3.5 milligrams it was, or something. I forget what it's actually called now, but yeah, that was my first testosterone blocker injection, and that should be one a month for 3 months, so I've got 2 more to go. Then after that it'll be a 3-monthly dose, which is a larger dose, so that might I didn't sort of kind of reach for jump up to the ceiling and grab the rail above the bed, and so it wasn't quite as bad as I expected, but maybe the bigger one, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to expect for that one, but yeah, so anyway, so how am I getting on now after all this time? I've been on estrogen for a year now, and I've just started the testosterone blocker injections. They were going to be about 3 months ago, but they've got held up with all the gender clinic was quite busy with things, and so yeah, I'm kind of like doing quite well really. I've noticed a little bit of growth in my sort of breast tissue there, and there's my skin is certainly getting a little bit softer, I think. So I don't know if you can see, you can't really see on there, can you, actually, but my face is people say my face is kind of softening up more, and looking a little bit more feminine as well, so which is really good. And certainly my hair's grown back since my operation I had, since I had chemo in 3 years ago now. So yeah, so my last chemo was actually 3 years, June 2021, so it's now 2024. Just make sure I'm in the right year. I always time travel business. And so yeah, so yeah, I'm not so far on the I've got the all clear on there, so with the cancer, so it hasn't come back. I'm just hoping and just praying that I'm going to be okay. They tell me that after 18 months generally should be okay. And so got hormone treatment, been on for estrogen for the last year, and which is kind of like not affected me as badly as I thought. Some people say, oh, you're going to get mood swings, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. I've had probably, when I started increasing it from 1 dose to 2, then 2 to 3, I did notice I did get some mood swings a little bit. I noticed my sometimes it was kind of got a few little outbursts sort of thing that I got, so kind of like anybody gets in my way, it's kind of like you know, and no, I'm not quite that bad, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I've been a little bit bad on some things. And so yeah, I'm kind of I suppose some people have various other side effects and things. I've been okay on certain things generally, I think, probably because I've gradually built up to it, so my body had time to adjust, and so over the last year. And so what is the next steps in my transition? Well, the testosterone blockers, I'm hoping that they have some effects on me, and they help my body in the change. And well, I'll be going for the full surgery, like the bottom surgery, as they say. Yes, if I'm up to it and my body's up to it, then yes, I'll go for the full bottom surgery. And it all depends on my health, really, and yeah, how I feel. That's not going to be probably for another year yet, at least. Could even be a couple of years yet. It depends on how quick things move on, and of course the waiting lists and things as well. Because in the UK we're doing it on the NHS, National Health Service, which is free at point of use. As I say, of course it's we do pay obviously national insurance and of course other taxes and things as well, which obviously cover that. But we're quite lucky here in the UK, and I know there's some other countries in the EU and some other. I'm not sure what Canada. I don't know what their health system is, but certainly if you're in the States, of course everything's basically you've got to pay for it private, or you've got to take out medical insurance. And I don't know the ins and outs over there, what they're going through. But it's a shame really they don't have a national health service like we do in the UK. That would be, I think, but anyway, I can't change what happens in the States unless I stand for president. Maybe, you don't know, that could be, maybe I should sort of quickly go over there and stand against Trump and Biden and say, yeah, me, vote for Andrea, and I'll make it easier to transition, and I'll make America like Britain. So the Americans want America like Britain, I wonder. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments anyway if you're American and you're watching this and you think America should be more like Britain, or you think Britain should be more like the good old USA of A. So yeah, so that's yeah, and please keep things civil and everything. It's just a little bit of a fun thing. So anyway, yeah, I'm not here to change the world yet, unless I become world dictator. Yeah, so yeah, so you never know, and I'll be a nice dictator, and yeah, and I'll just sort of make sure everybody behaves themselves, and if they don't, yeah, maybe well, we won't go into that anyway. So, but yeah, so kind of like just a little update really on how I am, and of course what I'm wearing today. I've got my chunky heels on, which I've not worn these. They match the skirt, and the skirt's River Island. The blouse is by Primark, and the shoes are actually Primark as well, and the hosiery is Primark. So that's they're all. I did a review on these on the hosiery in a previous video. I think just for my Pamela Man video, and so yeah, it's all quite nice and pleasant here. I'm under the trees here in Burnham Market, where often they hang the Christmas lights from at Christmas time, and they don't hang the Christmas lights any other time of the year, of course. But yeah, they usually have a craft fair as well in August. So now we're June, yeah, a couple of months' time. There'll be a craft fair here. This will be packed on Craft Fair Day. And of course, I remember I used to work at the tea room in Burnham. That used to get really hammered on Craft Fair Day, and usually at the end of the day, oh, can't do with another customer coming in. And so yeah, that was really tiring. But yeah, they took good money. And so where am I going to go from here? Well, I'm actually going to go for a coffee after here, my usual haunt. I'll go there, but yeah, so but where am I actually going, where am I heading? And yes, I'm going to transition. I want to become more feminine, more like become fully sort of female in my body at least, and hopefully my mind is I did do a test on Dr. Google, I think last year, about your brain and everything, what part of your brain is female, and I was about 64 to 70% or something like that, I think, female. So nobody's fully female, nobody's fully male, and of course, you know, there's always that little bit of kind of, you know, some have got more of their gender in them than others, of course, and so yeah, I'm not obviously not an expert and scientific expert on all that, but yeah, so it's but anyway, so yeah, my aim is to transition and become female and have the full surgery, and maybe if I can get breast implants if my breasts don't grow as big as I like, sort of thing, as big as I want. So how big is that? So of course you're all asking now. Well, I just want to be look right in proportions, really, of course, and look, you know, be natural. So when I kind of like look at my body, and yeah, I'm just happy with things and happy with the way I am, and I just like to be happy. And yeah, and of course there's been some things on the news this morning about, I think, because they've got the UK, the general election is looming, and of course obviously the Conservatives are on about yeah, you know, changing things for gender, and of course Labour are on about their gender things as well, and I don't think any of them actually fully get it and fully understand. It's not just male to female, it's also female to male as well, of course, and of course not forgetting those people who are actually I suppose don't want to identify as male or female, and they want to be gender neutral, of course, and I mean, I won't get into the arguments of how many genders there should be, or there are, or biologically they are, or physically they are, or whatever, all this sort of thing. But I think people should be able to be who they want to be, and you know, other people stop being horrible to them and saying, oh well, you're not this, therefore I'm not going to like you, and this sort of thing. No, I think people should be who they want to be, and not you know, not be harassed by others just because they don't agree with, you know, or well, I don't agree with that person, but you know, no, you're always going to get lots of people going to be agreeing and disagreeing on things, and you're never going to get everybody to agree on the same thing, but people should be allowed to be who they are, I think, and I think you know, and it doesn't matter to me who, if somebody wants to be gender neutral, or if they want to identify as a particular gender, you know, whatever, that's you know, that's up to them, that's their life, and it shouldn't be for me to judge and to say, well, no, you shouldn't do that, or you can't do that, or I mean, you know, let's just all be nice to each other, I think, and so yeah, and I just I mean, I just like to get on with my life. I don't necessarily wave flag in everybody's face, sort of thing, and yeah, I've been on the Pride March last year, and I'll probably go on it again, but not just to rub people's noses in things or whatever, and sling mud in somebody's eye, so to speak, or whatever, and you know, it's just I'm just being me, I'm just being myself, and just being natural, and that's just be nice to other people, and if you're nice to others, they'll be nice to you as well, and if somebody's still horrible to you, well, you just go somewhere else, find somebody else, you know, don't have them in your life, you know, really. But yeah, so anyway, this is I'm going to do a video sometime on Burnham Market, on the Burnhams. There's actually 7 Burnhams here, so there's which I won't go into that just now, because but I'll do a little video around Burnham sometime, maybe visit all the Burnhams, and so that's quite interesting. Oh, and interestingly as well, which there's a place called Burnham Thorpe, which is a village, and we've got a tractor going past, and yeah, you get lots of tractors here in the country, and yeah, there's a village called Burnham Thorpe where Nelson was born, and I found out there's actually a road, I think it's in Ontario somewhere in Canada, and it's called Burnham Thorpe Road, and that was actually apparently named after Burnham Thorpe. So yeah, so it kind of links. So we've got Kings Lynn as well down the road, which has got links to Canada as well, sort of Vancouver in Canada, and we've got Vancouver Centre in Kings Lynn. Okay, they're not quite related in that respect, but they kind of but Captain Vancouver came from Kings Lynn, who, I say, invented, founded, discovered Vancouver. Said, oh right, oh, there's a city here, I'll call it Vancouver after myself. No, but seriously, but yeah, Captain Vancouver came from Kings Lynn, and then he went over to Canada, and they named Vancouver after him, I think, or I'm not sure the history of it. Anyway, so anyway, well, but yeah, so that's a bit of a Sorry about the trash can behind. So we're making a trashy video now. And, so anyway, I'll sign off now, and from Burnham Market, and thank you all for watching, and hopefully see you all in some fashion videos coming soon, and some more videos will be up and coming about other things and Burnham Market as well, and see you all very soon. Okay, thank you all for watching. Bye. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope you've really enjoyed it. Please remember to like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to get notifications for future videos.